Next, you want to take whatever primer you have. Because I'm using really bright colors, I'm going to be using NYX's Jumbo Pencil in Milk. And this is just a matte white. And I'm really going to concentrate that right here in my corner and in my crease, because that's where I'm going to use the most color. So once you just dab that on there, you can go ahead and buff that out with your finger. And when you do this, you want to be sure you're buffing inward. Don't pull on your eyelid too far out, because even though we are young, we're eventually going to get old, and the elasticity on our eye is not going to be as pretty if we're roughing it up now. You want to kind of blend that in with the concealer on your brow bone already. Just like that. And if you get it under there a little bit, that's fine. Just buff that out. Just like that. All over your lid. And next you just want to take a flat shader brush like this. Bam. And whatever matte purple eyeshadow you have will do. This doesn't really show up purple on here, but it's purple, I promise. So you want to take that and just pat that and concentrate it right at the edge of your eye. And you want to just add product as you're going. You don't want to put too much at the very start. So you want to put that right in there. Pat it in your crease, in your outer corner. And our look is complete. Just kidding. Just keep patting that and make sure that you're putting a ton of product there, because that's what we want to pop the most. Just like that. So now that you have that on and it looks nice and crazy, we're going to do the second portion. And you can just continue to use the other side of that brush that you were previously using. And we're going to take the orange, whatever orange or coral color you have. Every color I'm using right now is coming right out of my Coastal Scents palette. So you want to start concentrating that on the lid. And just pat that on as well. We're not going to be blending anything right away. So once your orange is on, you want to go in with the fluff brush like that, and you're going to go ahead and start blending that purple. Windshield wiper motions. And you don't want to go too far onto your brow bone. Just windshield wiper motions. Now you're going to take whatever brush you like to use to highlight. I take a kind of angled brush like that. And pat that right under my brow. And the reason why I pat everything is because it just helps your product stay better. It's so much better than swiping it, because you're just removing product. So just want to pat that on there like that. And now with the fluffier brush, this one just so happens to be the E40 by Sigma. E40. You're not going to take anything on that brush. You want to have it clean, and you're just going to start to really blend that purple out now. And it's okay to start bringing it up to your brow bone now, because you want that white and that purple to get married. You want them to be one. This eye actually looks better than my other eye right about now. But that's alright. This is just for you guys. So once you have that nice and blended, now we get to add, where'd that brush go? Hold on. Now we get to add a little bit of pink. This is actually like a raspberry type color. You're going to come and begin to concentrate that right in between the orange or coral and purple that you have going on there. And you're going to pat that on in between those two, like that, so that you have a nice transition. You're going to pat it and be sure that it's right in between the both. Just like that. And you notice I left this little piece with no type of color because I'm going to go in with the same brush I used for my highlight. And I'm going to start to concentrate this really light shimmery color right here. And you'll see a lot of people do this because this brightens up the eye. So you just want to, and it's okay to put it into your tear duct a little bit too. Just like that. And then you can go back with that purple and just kind of blend those two together again. And if you put too much pink, you can go back with that purple and this fluff brush and just start to put that purple back in there. Just like that. So there goes that. And I haven't done it to this side yet either, but I'm going to do it towards the end of this. Now you can go ahead and do your liner like the way I do it. Like I said before, I use an angled brush, whatever black you happen to have, and concentrate that right at the corner of your lash line and out. And this is just a guide to get your wing liner looking on point. And I'm using just a black one. I think it's actually called Shiny Black by Avon. And this I actually need to use a small mirror for. So I'm going to use a small mirror, and I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. You're going to bring that out as far as you want your wing to go. And then make a triangle. Bring it in. And then just start to color in your triangle. Or your wing. Whatever we want to call it today. And now close up your liner. Light strokes are better than trying to make one big stroke and finish your eyeliner out. It takes time. So little strokes are better. And there you have it. Your wing liner is on. Next we can do our lashes. And we'll... Actually, I'm going to bring a little bit more of that orange in there. A little more further towards the end of my eye. Just like that. So now we can go ahead and put on our lashes, or if you are not a lash wearer, that's perfectly fine. You can skip this or just add your mascara, whichever one you'd like to do. And these are lashes that I got at the dollar store, y'all. They're by Cream. They're actually sold in the mall for like $4 or $5. And I just so happened to find them at the dollar store. So, what a steal. You want to just put You want to concentrate most of your glue towards the ends of your lash. And I'll show y'all what I'm talking about in just a minute. See, most of my glue is mainly at my ends. And then some people use tweezers, some people just do it with their hand, but I'm so used to it, I just do it with my hand. Actually, I need a mirror so I can see y'all. You basically just want, when you put your lash on, you want to be sure that your corner is secure before you secure anything else. So your corner is secured on that one. So now be sure that this corner is secured. And you can either use tweezers to pat that down. Like what I do is I use the end of my tweezers. I just use that and I go in and I press it on there to be sure that they're not going to go anywhere at all. Ta-da! Your lashes are on. And now to clean up some of that fallout, because it did get kind of messy, you can take a Q-tip, dab it in some makeup remover you have, and then just begin to wipe that away like that. Now that you have that all cleaned up, and I made the bottom of my eye red, you want to go ahead and start to conceal. I am using the Mary Kay concealer in beige 1, and you just want to take, wow, my brush fell, and I'm back. Let me just clean that with some brush cleaner. Hold on just a second. Gotta clean it.